Welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sibling, Ice Ice Bubbie.
Hello.
We're back with some more Horizon Forbidden West. Last time we learned a lot about Elizabeth's clone Beta and the Zeniths, and yeah, lots going on. Varl, talk to me, buddy.
You and Erend okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This Beta thing,
That's fair. This is heavy stuff.
even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. But if you need anything, just let me know.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Erend. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
everyone's settling in?
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Erend to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
Yeah, it'll probably keep the air feeling fresh also.
Yeah.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
No, buddy.
Maybe GAIA can help you find something else. I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
You're watching TV.
Erend, are you watching porn?
Maybe.
That sounds very sexual. I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah, it sounds a little, yeah.
Erend, you nasty, man. Go to your room to do that.
Aaron, yeah, you have a room.
Don't do that in the shared
You
spaces.
kind of share it with Katalo a little bit, but like...
This is also like the wildest setting for like an AU
Oh, God, yeah.
of any, like yeah, they're all, you know, saviors of
College
mankind
roommates.
working in... What?
Oh, I was like college roommates.
Welcome back.
What's up, girl?
Hey, girl.
Hey, Mom.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its
Oh,
core.
silence.
Oh.
Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover
God,
their
cause
tracks.
could Silence be like a disgruntled Zenith?
Based on your
Maybe.
data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains
Forget what
unchanged.
Artemis's function was.
Two
I
remaining
also
subordinate
forget.
functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Silent's weapon.
Yeah.
And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us.
Okay, now they actually will let you do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I still have 2 more subfunctions to get. Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
Progress.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's... not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess.
I mean, I think she is helpful. I think she's just in shock right now.
Information.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Yeah, it'll take time.
Also, her own capabilities are tremendous. They just
Yeah.
need to be put to
How's
use.
Katalo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution
Oh.
with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on
Oh
the
shit!
We're gonna make our boy an
solution?
arm.
I'll check in with
A
him when I
like
can. then.
advanced prosthetic.
Yeah.
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed.
I love how Varl, like outside of the main quest, Varl's like, I'm good.
Zoe discovered
There's nothing else that he really needs.
planetary
You know, he's like,
lifestyle
I'm
as
fine.
Vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
All right.
That's a
How's
rough
Erend
change to
handling things?
force on somebody,
He
so
is
better
becoming
not to.
increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. After an initial incident,
What did he do?
he unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to. offensively
Jesus, just
Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances
I like that this is
it
just
will not
tea.
happen again.
Like, this doesn't actually
Well, good thing
Yeah.
we all have extras,
progress
I
our
guess.
progress.
yeah, it is good to know
It's
though.
fun. I mean, no, I know. It's just funny that she's like, you heard of the tea?
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time.
Wow.
That would have been quite a sight.
Yeah,
It
wow.
may still be possible to view some of them should you find and reconnect the cameras to this room's console.
I'll keep a lookout.
Oh, that seems like a fun side quest.
Yeah.
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the GAIA kernel, it used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory.
Yeah.
I discovered another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was
This is
created
first
to
game stuff.
oversee operations
Oh.
for a
I don't
volcanic
know that.
stabilization project. And it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success.
Interesting.
Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately
Yeah.
lost
Oh, yeah.
with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s.
Yeah.
Such
Not that far away, y'all.
conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
Oh.
Clawback.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery
Makes sense.
was unreliable.
Yeah, okay.
It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
Oh.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley. Until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. When
We
were
got a
at
lot
the
of these to talk
facility
about.
where we
I
found
know.
Beta,
You are not
there were
wrong. This
records
has
that
been
said
12
Far
minutes
Zenith
of
were researching
Gaia
a
having-
Just
global
solid
genocide.
talking,
yeah,
yeah.
honestly.
I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
That was new. I thought that was gray
Her
text.
presence
No,
is
it wasn't.
interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
Wait, she made it home.
I don't know. Again, I
She
think
was
that's
okay with
first game stuff.
She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world. All working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education.
Oh.
Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to
That's
aid
fair.
in
Smart, actually, yeah.
emotional
Yeah.
development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over. So they can build it how they want.
I see.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius.
Yeah.
They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground. So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth.
Insane.
Physically immortal.
Yeah.
How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like
Suppose
how
that's true.
Nova eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
That's new.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. Do you know anything about them?
Unfortunately, no. My personal database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn. Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members. Only one, Oswald Dahlgard, was ever publicly known.
Right. He was the spokesperson back at their old launch facility.
Yeah.
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal.
No kidding.
To
Yeah.
protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was the one who like got
It is likely
annihilated by
Far
like a
Zenith
weird
had knowledge on the system's design through
what
him,
was it?
despite
The sound
his-
thing?
sound cannon, yeah.
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed
Yeah.
indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we
Sure.
lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
That's sweet. Is this gray or not? I think it's gray.
That's gray.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
What, were these not light?
Sows, fertilizes,
I thought
and
we've already
tends to
heard about
plant
these
life.
before.
So once I bring it back...
While permanent restoration,
Like, I could be
required-
completely
may be
wrong,
able
but I
to
think-
improve however, like Ether and Poseidon, alone and
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're gray.
Hard to tell. Again,
know.
well, no. These are white. That's gray. Right? But I don't think it matters. Like, I think it's still just repeating information.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because we when we first got Gaia,
Like,
we asked
that's
about.
white.
Oh, that's weird. But you asked about the questions about subordinate functions.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay, weird. Okay.
Oh, shit.
So,
what?
Ah!
I'll be quick.
I meant to check on this one.
The miss...
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a... Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation
yeah,
of
fair.
Apollo was tasked in disseminate. Unfortunately, all are
Oh.
understandable. He appears
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely seen this before.
All three
Yeah.
of them were. Do you still need...
Restoring their empowering, unfortunate, attaining them in.
I guess
Yeah.
we'll need
Yeah,
This is
we
part of the
definitely-
original plan. Okay.
We saw this at one point.
All right. Hi, Gaia. Can you please let us go
guess I
touch
should get
campfire
going.
now?
As you say.
Yeah, okay, we're
Alright.
definitely good.
Ooh.
And start doing your thing while we walk toward the campfire.
Yeah, honestly, that was a lot of lore, a lot
I
of important
know.
information.
It is exciting information, though.
Yeah, true. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us at Tsushimi's house. As always, I've been your loving host, Master Tsushimi. West? God next time. As always, thank you so much for joining us. If you guys like what you saw, make sure you like these videos as you go along. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you get a video. So you get these videos in your sub box when they drop, and ding that bell so you get a notification when they drop. Beyond that, there's also my Twitter at Master Tsushimi, where I like to tweet fun stuff about video games, the occasional meme here and there. Most importantly, updates about my pup, Mr. President, aka Theodore Roosevelt, aka Teddy, who was with us through most of this recording session. Second, most importantly, I tweet when and what I'll be streaming over at twitch.tv/MasterTsushimi. As of the time of this recording, we're still working on Elden Ring. It's been real hoot and holler. I finally made it to the Altus Plateau.
Nice.
Not because I'm bad at the game, but because I've just kind of been really taking my time. And like, God, it's such a huge game, y'all. So go check that out. If you already have, first and foremost, thank you so much. It means the world to me. But also make sure you share it with friends, share it with family, share it with foes. Anybody who you think would be into it, because we want to grow as a community. We want to be loud and proud here at Tsushimi's house. The best way to do that is going to be through your word of mouth. So with all these things being said, thank you so much once again for joining us. I'll see you in the next video, set of videos, or stream as is appropriate. In the meantime, I hope you take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na.